Alright, what's up guys? MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Main man, the prince of Tekken. Well, I mean, more like the grandpa. I'm 33 years old. I'm about 20 years older than, I guess, 90% of the people watching this video. You guys on Twitch. You guys on YouTube. You guys on Pornhub. All 13 years old, discovering your bodies. You're going like, oh, nipple, nipple, pee-pee. Discovering yourself. And me, grandpa, 33, I already know everything. I should just start giving life advice on these videos, I think. But hoping you're all doing great, all kidding aside, I think we're gonna take a look in this video at the new patch that was released. Yes, Tekken 7 was patched again. And it was basically a couple of fixes on Season 2. Remember Season 2 was released and Lars was broken? Then they patched that shit and a couple of other things. They've released another patch fixing some other stuff. I thought we could just go through it. But Gigas seems to be the biggest change. Let's see. Lucky Chloe, Lee, Bob, Kuma Panda, Eliza and Miguel had certain moves. Down properties, back turn. Oh, back turn moves were changed for those characters. It's just a clusterfuck, reading these patch notes. I don't know who writes them, but I'm gonna skip that section because it's a nightmare. But Paul, his sway back 1+2, that launch, where he basically does this, yay! If you remember me trying to do Paul combos in my Season 2 Paul video, I would get a rage art instead of quarter circle back 1+2. This was fixed, and this was actually a bug. I mean, for a second I thought it was my shit execution, but it turns out my execution was perfect, like you guys said, like you guys thought, and it was actually a bug in the game. That's why I dropped so many combos. So YouTube curse? Nope. Tekken has bugs? Yeah. Main man flawless execution? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yoshimitsu flash. While crouching during Mutu no Kiwami Babuchi Shala Banana, he was unable to perform Soul Stealer. It's now fixed. Congratulations to the Yoshi players. Lili, during rage, down forward 3+2. During certain inputs, down for 2 or down for 3 would often occur when unintended. I have no idea what that means. Leo, during Jinji Shababa Habubu 4, when counter hit on opponent. Opponent could still crouch even during stun frames, now fixed. Is that her stomp? From the back one, blah blah blah? Maybe it is. Lars during rage 1+2. Oh, they nerfed Lars, I guess. Start of rage art cinematic was 1 frame quicker than other characters, now fixed. So that's a cosmetic change, I think. Claudio 4422 while crouching down 422, 1 hit, jail. Second attack is now 3 frames slower. This is actually a nerf to Claudio. Wow, they nerfed 4422. Okay. Josie during rage, down for 1+2. Okay, so this turned into sort of a meme. I don't know if you guys were aware of this, but during her rage art, Josie would become cross-eyed, and they fixed that. So she no longer resembles Quasimodo while she does her rage art. So, well, some comic relief is gone now from Tekken 7, and I kind of like how that, you know, Josie players are a special kind of breed, and yeah, her doing that during her rage art, it was like, I don't know, it was like a tribute to Josie players, in my opinion. Gigas. This is the most interesting change in this patch. His down forward 1 has been completely reverted to its old properties. So remember, they nerfed down forward 1, they made it much worse on block. They took it back to its pre-Season 2 status. So Gigas is absolutely better now in Season 2. Even prior to this patch, he was not as bad as people think. He's much better in Season 2, he's still one of the worst characters, but Season 2 is much more balanced than Season 1 was. So when someone says that Gigas is one of the worst characters, you just have to remember that in Season 2, they are all very close to each other. But Downford 1 going back to its old glory days really helps Gigas. And his sidestep 2, when attacking while sidestepping an attack was not aimed towards opponent. Okay, so they increased the tracking on that. Kazumi, during Fearless Warrior 2, distance from opponent after hit was not intended and has been corrected. During Fearless Warrior 3, so that's the axe kick, changed in opponent reaction when hit while down was unintended and is now fixed. Oh, have they made it stun again for guaranteed down 2? That move in Season 1 would stun grounded opponents for a down 2. When used as a wall combo, it did huge damage. So someone can perhaps correct me in the chat here and tell me if that's the case. Noctis. It remains unchanged. Oof. Ora lives. Anna, when transitioning to Chaos Judgment, from all of her moves that transition to Chaos Judgment, Anna's neck was at a weird angle and is now fixed. God damn it. Cosmetic change. And now, interesting change, Lei, his unblockable setup. Maybe you don't know about this, but there was a setup from any launcher. You did a 40 damage combo basically, but it would set up his unblockable, and if someone teched or backrolled, it would connect. But all in all, it did like 80 damage if you would land it. You had to time it a little bit, and if it... No, it was completely unescapable because it hit grounded. The only thing you can do to escape it was to hold forward, I think, to do that kip up. Once you hit the ground. 80 damage is not a shitload though, but they removed it. So fuck off, Lei players. You guys have a broken character and you know it. No, you don't. My god, Lei's frames are shit. But he has the mix-ups. He does. And he got Razor Rush special. Oh, Razor Rush into sidestep left was faster than Razor Rush into sidestep right, but now they are equally slow. Yeah, he got a couple of nerfs. I mean, fuck Lei. Overpowered piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. But thank god they nerfed that shit bag. No. Lei players, we all love you. Honestly. I go around, you know, my usual life. I never think highly of Lei players. But then I just grab a couple of beers, you know, it's one of those Thursday nights. I grab a couple of beers. And 10 beers in, I'm like... Lei players are kind of alright though. Yeah, they do try real hard. Yeah, you know, and I'll start and actually like Lei players for a bit. But that's it for this patch video. Not too much of shit, but some shit happened. Gigas players are the most happy with this patch, I think. You overpowered pieces of shit. Ora!